Yo, yo, yo. Welcome to the Knicks in 6 podcast. It's your boy Van DZ, and I'm here with my guy Sean once again. Filling
How
in
y'all
for
doing out
Breezy.
there?
Yes,
How's he
indeed.
doing? How's he doing?
He's doing good. He won. So
I just wanted the people to hear that one time. That's
he
all.
won. He's definitely the new county legislator of, I believe, the 15th or whatever 10th district in the city of Syracuse, New York. Shout out my guy Breezy.
Bravo.
Yes, sir. Hopefully we could get him back in here sooner rather than later. But yeah, this episode and this podcast is brought to you by the Smooth Family Network. Yes, yes. And as you guys know, we have rebranded from the Upstate Knicks podcast to the Knicks in 6 podcast because I am no longer upstate. It's unfortunate, but, unfortunate.
Fortunate, man.
Yeah, but we cooking up. We here to talk Knicks in 6. Not in 60 minutes, but we'll try to figure it out. So as you guys know, man, we're going to start with the reviews. It's been 2 weeks since we recorded on the 6th of November. It is now the 20th of November. So there's been 2 weeks of games we're going to get through. It was a good 2 weeks. I can't lie to you. We went.
Man, that last one deflated the home team just now. I wonder if they can feel it. Like, oh.
Yeah, so we definitely recorded on off the heels of the absolute sell job that I feel like you could have just predicted coming from our New York Knickerbockers. And it was to the T-Wolves. I was annoyed about it. I'm actually still annoyed about it.
Too close to the sun. Our bravado was on 10. And look at us, Knicks Nation. Look at us, Knicks in 6. We out here like upset we lost to the number 1 team in the West. Like, disgusted. I'm skipping.
It's been 7 games. It's been 7 games. We went 5-2. We lost to 2 teams. I was not thrilled with the 2 teams we lost to, but I will take 5-2 from when we last recorded.
Granted, the 2 teams we lost to was number 1 in the East and number 1 in the West.
You gotta take that with a grain of salt.
And we're mad at it. But okay,
we'll take it. Yeah. All right, well, we're gonna start with we're gonna go through them. I won't say briefly, but efficiently as possible. So we start off with the Spurs with Big Wembanyama. I'm here to let y'all know, first and foremost, I'm starting the Mitchell Robinson Defensive Player of the Year candidacy. I don't see my guy talked about enough, straight up. And it started here when he absolutely put Victor Wembanyama in jail. Jail.
Yes,
jail for the number 1 pick. Jail.
Man, that was the game I was worried about.
That was the game you was worried about.
I was like, superstar homecoming, a superstar stepping into the Garden, starting to write his legacy. And
not
that night.
Not that night. He got absolutely cooked. And that is what I enjoyed thoroughly. Can't even lie to you.
Overrated.
We was cooking him in the Garden. I'm not gonna lie. The fans was on tilt. Everybody was into it. It was a beautiful thing. I loved it. Everything about it.
It was a blowout game.
Glad to be a part of it. Wemby was in jail, y'all. I don't think y'all really understand how much in jail he really was. Like, the brights was too light. He looked like a deer. And he long and lanky too, so he looked crazy.
It looked nuts.
I was like, bro, we really cooking this man.
4 for 14, 0 for 4 from 3, no. 14 points on 14 shots.
And let's be clear, them 14 points was empty calories like a motherfucker. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Yep. It was empty calories like a motherfucker. He scored them points with no Mitchell Robinson in the game, and for good reason, because Mitch had that man in jail. It was jail.
Yeah, so.
And I think that was the main storyline. The main storyline is that this
points.
Come on, son.
This I'm sorry. This is a delayed thing there, but it was 8 points for Mitch. Like for Mitch, 8 points is kind of like an 18-point game for Wemby, whatever. This is not what he's there for. He got 8 points and 12 boards on your head. He was at work. He got his blocks in. He was nasty out there. His offensive boards, not even the blocks, offensive boards, those offensive rebound champ of the season so far. Whew.
Oh, he's him. Let's be clear. He is him. Yeah. He cooking up. I'm not gonna lie to you. And it's not in
That's your guy more than he's my guy right now, and I love the guy. It's just that he got me looking on, what can I get from my guy? Because I'm greedy for a chip. But Mitch value.
The value is high. The value is high. Let's be clear. The value is high.
How many more people more valuable than him on the team?
I would say he's pushing for third. I'm gonna let you know that right now.
And that's behind what, Brunson and who?
And who?
And who?
Exactly. I'm saying he's pushing for third. I'm saying he's pushing for
I think he pushing for second. It's his. he got IQ.
He's definitely having a year. And you can't take that away from him at all. He's definitely having a year. But we cooked him. And I feel like that was it also reminded me that the Spurs are actually fielding a JV team with a superstar. Yeah. With a superstar. Yeah. There's no one on the Spurs. I'm sorry. It's not one person. They running the power forward at the point guard position. I was like, if I'm looking at a power forward point guard, insanity.
Yes.
Greg Pop losing his marbles. I'm sorry. Yep. King, I respect him. Time. It's that time. We got a power forward playing point guard. He's not even like some Draymond Green type power forward. He really out here just power forwarded at the point guard position.
Yeah.
That's nasty work.
Powering forward.
Yes, disgusting. Get this non-point guard out of the point guard position. He's not Braun.
He's a power forward whisperer since he had arguably the greatest power forward of all time. So now he got leeway to try stuff. He old. He high profile. He accredited. He's a GOAT at what he does. Y'all gonna hold this power forward, point forward business. Y'all gonna learn to love it.
Yes, indeed. But fuck them niggas. We cooked them up. And we'll see them again. I'm pretty sure they'll try to come back at us. But yeah, this next game right here, we played the Hornets. Afternoon matinee. This is the 12th. This is the Sunday game. The 12th. We played the Hornets. This is the first time we played the Hornets within this 7 game. Game. Hey, this was the one we played on Sunday.
Got it.
We cooked them. 129 to 107. 129 to 107. This was putting us on a 3-game winning streak, and I was like, okay, we're 5-4.
Right.
I'm feeling good. Feeling good. That's all I'm saying. I'm feeling good. I feel like this Hornets game, there was nothing significant about this Hornets game for the simple fact that LaMelo Ball is out here once again, just like Victor Wembanyama, playing with a JV team. I'm sorry. They lost Brandon Miller early, and Brandon Miller is good because what he did to us in the second one game had me a little nervous. So
yeah, I was like, yo, he's about to have a game.
He's just pulling. I was like, what is going on here?
Yeah.
What is going on here? Disgusting.
10 minutes. 10 minutes, got 11 points, 10 minutes. 5 for 6 in 10 minutes.
I don't even understand what I was looking at, bro. I'm not even going to lie to you. I didn't even understand what I was looking at. So for this first game, we got to remember that this man LaMelo was another person that just absolutely cannot miss when he plays the Knicks. It's annoying. I'm not even going to lie to you. It's actually annoying. I'm looking at this man LaMelo highlights. I'm like, yo, what are you doing, bro? He just walks up and he's pulling.
I take it personally when he go off like this because I said a lot about LaMelo in the draft. A lot of people were saying, yo, the Knicks need to trade everything for the boy. And I'm like, yo, he good, but he not that good.
He's not that good.
Every time we play, I'm like, yo, please beat this guy. Yo, it's personal, those games. I'm like, yo, beat these guys. Don't let him do it to us. And he put on a show unnecessarily because they still got cooked.
Now, LaMelo was cooking up 32, 7, and 6 for him. Gordon Hayward was in jail. That was the problem. Gordon Hayward, I don't know what he's doing. He out here robbing people. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
He's still getting checks.
25 million, yeah. 25 million, yeah.
We talk about Evan, and this guy is still getting checks.
Off the Butler shot.
Unbelievable. I mean,
off the Butler shot. Insanity.
And this is one of those good games we had too. It's one of those games that get me real loud in NBA circles. One of those games where we have 3 of our guys go for 20 points.
Yep.
Yo, when that happens, you can't tell me nothing. Quickly had 17 points or so. You can't tell me nothing in those days.
So this game actually gave me a little worry because after this game, once again, and as we transition to the next game, which blew mines, because I said we was winning this game just because I was not losing this game. But RJ Barrett out. Migraines.
Yes.
For the Celtics game. What is going on?
Migraines. Oh.
What is going on?
Killed me.
Rowan. Son, I was tight. I'm not even going to lie. Because the last thing I need to do is go down 0-2 to the Celtics in the season. Like, I talk too much shit.
Right, yo. You need an Excedrin commercial, a Tylenol promotional deal. You trying to get the advertising dollars up to some of the sponsorships? Like,
yes, it was insane. It was insane. So Knicks lose to the Celtics 114-98. I was absolutely livid. We got good games from Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle, but everybody else sold. Josh Hart. We had a good Josh Hart game as well.
We had a good Josh Hart moment. I'm not sure if he's going to beat that 3-pointer he got off of homie's back.
Yeah,
that's it. That's in the highlight reel. That's in the retirement tape film.
Yeah, they put that in your retirement tape.
Immediately. It was like, oh yeah, got it. I'll take that.
And the crazy thing is, I don't necessarily think we played a bad game in this game. I was actually even more annoyed that our defense just did not hold up. And this was my first problem with fucking Thibs, bro. Like, this nigga get me tight sometimes, bro.
I mean, maniac Thibs in you? That's what we're going
maniac shit, bro. Bro.
I don't know. I gave this one IQ. I was talking real big about this game. I was like, yo, when we made our predictions, we both picked one loss. And I picked Wembanyama, and you picked the Celtics. I was like, nah, because IQ do not play with the Celtics. He's going to put them in their place. You being towns over here.
Not only was IQ selling, they was hunting him. They was hunting him. And he was cooked. And I feel like that's what we lost. I feel like we didn't really lose. Like, Sam Hauser was cooking. You got somebody named Sam Hauser cooking us, bro, from 3. It was disgusting. It was disgusting to look at. Why is Kristaps Porzingis with 21 points and 6 rebounds again, bro? I don't want that man at 20 points when he plays. Why Jason? We knew Jason Tatum was going to cook. He's him. I'm not even going to lie to y'all. Jaylen Brown,
yeah,
we held Jaylen Brown last game. He went for 22 for 6 and 5, but at the end of the day, this was Jason Tatum absolutely cooking everybody and no one making adjustments to Jason Tatum. It was insane. And
he did all of that in the fourth quarter. Because for the most part, I was like, yo, we kind of got him. We good.
Bro,
and then he got
like 15.
Quick 17 points in the fourth.
Bro, we have at like 18. And then Thibs literally decided that the fourth quarter, he was going to stop being a coach. And it was disgusting to watch, honestly. That's what I have to tell y'all as the people who are coaching.
That's how we going to sum that one up. Thibs is just like, we ain't coaching no more.
We just stopped coaching. That's how I felt about it. It was disgusting to watch. I hate losing to the Celtics more than probably any team.
That man hit 4 straight threes in the fourth.
Just pull it. Just pull it. And your man, you know what Thibs plays? He plays drop coverage. Coverage.
Yeah. Well, he'll give you one full step to get that off.
I've been talking about the drop coverage defense. And I cannot, because sometimes it works. I'm not even gonna lie. Most of the time it works.
Like I dare you to shoot. That's the whole scheme.
Most of the time it works. I dare you to shoot, and Thibs trusts nobody to be him at the 3-point line. He trusts no one except for Steph Curry. That's the only nigga he trusts to be him at the 3-point line, and he plays percentages. I respect it. I respect it to a certain extent. When he lives and dies with it, and it's disgusting to watch. I'm telling you, when it goes, because when it's going bad, it's just gonna sink. You know it.
Yep.
And this was a prime case of it. You watching Jason Tatum pull his fucking grill out. Every time he pulls up to the court, he's just pulling up. Oh, I'm going to pull up here. Play drop.
I got it.
Son.
Call a timeout, bro. Put some money on it. No, we can't.
No, I'm not doing that.
Player, what we going to do? We had bigs shooting the threes in that game. What, 5 for 12 for Tatum, 3 for 6 for Porzingis.
He was convinced that Julius Randle was the answer for Jason Tatum on the defensive end.
That's true.
He kept eyeing his grill. It was crazy. Why are we doing this? It don't make sense. I respect Julius Randle for wanting to take the assignment, but you as the coach,
always take the assignment. It's always crazy to see. It's always to see Julius matching up against Tatum. Julius matching us against Tatum. I mean, I said that. Julius matching up against Towns. Julius matching up against any star power forward. You're like, nah, we gotta give this man some help. We gotta put Mitch on the star and let him go and bully the center some. We never do that. We let Randle get his chance off on the star, like, yo, go and stop him. Like he's ever really just shut down anybody playing.
Crazy.
Crazy. All right, maybe it's not a great Thibs week. It
wasn't. All right, so we're moving on.
Yo,
this game blew my eyes as well.
The DiVo's really changed my bravado up, man. We was on a win streak. Oh God! All right, you got it.
Moving on, we go down to Atlanta.
Nice
win 116-114 in the second Rayford Bowl. Rayford Young, as y'all know, noted Knicks nemesis, self-proclaimed Knicks nemesis for some strange reason.
Man, we love this guy.
Clearly.
He's easy to make fun of. We beat him all the time. we kind of like him. He's like the boy in your crew that y'all sent to the store. Like, it's love, but he's little man. Like,
we sold. We sold. We sold that playoff series. That's just the truth. But
that's a different conversation. I'm not sure we're having that conversation today. That's a different conversation.
We're not. So,
all
right. So what really got me questioning this game. So I felt like we was just cooking them. Like Jalen Brunson, every time he see Rayford, he is ready to cook Rayford. That is his stepson. I'm not even gonna lie. He's always trying to cook Rayford.
Right.
We had a good Julius Randle game, 29, 10, and 8. Julius Randle,
yes,
for some strange reason, likes to show up in the regular season against the Hawks. playoffs notwithstanding. So I'm gonna give him his flowers. I'm gonna give him his flowers because
it don't sound like it. It sound like
he had a good week. I'm not gonna lie to you. He had a good 2 weeks from where we left off. He had a great 2 weeks. Let's be clear.
Right. I just want to make sure we get that out there.
This is probably his best game at 29, 10, and 8. Jalen Brunson 24 and 8. No RJ again. Concerning migraine RJ. Quick had a good game.
Was this back to back? Or did
this was
a day
on
off in between?
No, we had a day off in between. This was on Wednesday. We lost the back to back.
That was a 3-day migraine.
Yeah, his migraine was migraining, apparently. That sounds hurtful. It sounds like painful. But I felt like we had a good game. But why was this game so close? Why was this game so close?
Thank you. I'm confused by it also.
Why is Bogdanovic have 28 points? Why?
How is this what's killing us right now?
Pulling threes.
Trae Young and DeJounte Murray going 0 for 7 from 3.
They was getting cooked. And they was getting put in jail. And then DeJounte decided he wanted to be good. He wanted to be good at the end.
Yeah. Wasn't enough, but it was close. Yeah, I tried to tell myself is that we ain't have RJ and that's that, and we're going to just try to hold it together. We're not supposed to be close to the Hawks. I mean, this is when we're truly feeling ourselves because we're like, this win wasn't good enough.
I didn't like this win.
Yeah.
And I'll take it. Let's be clear. I'll take all wins.
I didn't like this one. Ugly ones, blowouts, ref helping us if that ever happens. I'm down for all of it.
This was not indicative of the good defense that I know that we play. The 6.15 rebound effort that Big Mitch Robertson put forth on the table almost went for naught. Disgusting.
Right.
Disgusting.
The Sadiq Bey out here shooting 70% and nobody can stop him.
Man, who is he? Is he good? Like, why is he doing that? Is he good? He's not that good.
No, he's not that good.
Sadiq Bey have 16-2-2. I'm tired of random people going off and it almost cooking us. I was mad as hell.
Yo, the parlay killers. It's always the seventh man, the third man off the bench that's going to come through and blow your parlay to smithereens.
Yep, he gonna get hot, and now the point guard is feeding him instead of scoring.
Right. Trae Young going to have how many assists did Trae Young have in that game? A ton.
15.
A ton. 15.
Yeah, 17 assists. Insane. 17
yeah,
assists.
More assists than points. Come on now.
That's just not cool at all. But yeah, we cook Rayford, and that's just what we do. We cook Rayford in the regular season all the time.
Yeah.
Yes. All right, moving on. Because I feel like this was the easy part of our schedule, and this is why I was annoyed about what the streets was talking about. So we got the Wizards in the second in-season tournament game.
That was so much fun.
So I'm going to preface this by saying the Wizards are the most unserious team I've ever seen.
I love them so much. They make no sense.
Nothing about the Wizards makes sense. Nothing about the Wizards makes sense. They out here rolling out Jordan Poole, a.k.a. light-skinned JR. He is ridiculous.
There's a quote out there. He's him. And the quote is by Jordan Poole. Like, yo, he's the man. I love him. Nobody feels himself or has the confidence or bravado as Jordan Poole. And he does not care what anybody thinks. He's shooting
this. This is the truth.
Oh, this is so good to watch. This highlight reel at the end of the year is going to be amazing.
They had an unserious highlight reel 10 games with Jordan Poole. It was hilarious. So we win 120-99. That is a 21-point win for those who aren't good at math.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, their court was kind of ugly, but we still cooked them. And that was good for me. Kyle
It was a
Kuzma.
tournament you win. You needed it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, Kyle Kuzma, he tried. He tried. He's probably the most serious person on the team, which is hilarious, given the fact that
they're going to fight on that court. It's a matter of time. They're going to throw hands in that court.
That Danny Avdija, bro, number 8, he was cooking up. He's cooking up.
Yes,
I know he's a top 5 pick. Haven't heard him in a while, but he's cooking up. They got that's crazy.
Talk about it. 7-11, 2 for 4 from 3, 18 points.
Jordan Poole, 8-4-1. Max contract.
Yeah.
That's nasty.
2 for 11. 2 for 11.
That's
29 minutes. 2 for 11. 0 for 6 from 3.
That's what jail looks like.
But you couldn't see it on his face. You couldn't tell from the way he was out there balling. Like, I haven't seen that sort of confidence since J.R. Smith. I don't know, man.
That's like what I'm saying. That brother is J.R., light-skinned J.R. I ain't seen that. He ain't never seen a shot he didn't like. It's crazy. He ain't never seen a shot he didn't like.
I like that. He's in the right place for it too.
He is too. That's the type of shit. That's the type of shit you got to get crazy with in Washington. All you got to do is hit up John Wall. John Wall got the spots.
Right.
All you got to do is hit up John Wall.
John Wall speak up on us or nothing. That was he just came and said hello to the Knicks one time, and then he disappeared again.
Gallo be cooking us too. That's the crazy thing about this.
Not today though. That's why we got to make note of it. He did not get us
Gallinari 24-point game that usually happens, but we didn't get that. I appreciate that. As you know, Jalen Brunson once again was him, 32, 7 and 7. And let's be clear, Jalen has found his stride. He's here to give you our buckets. Emmanuel quickly with 27 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. Homecoming game.
That's what I expected from him in Boston, but cool. Yeah, right. It was good to see his mom courtside and all the love. And we love talking about how she helped him with the free throw and made him the baller that he is. Shout out to Mama Q.
Yeah, but the Wizards are bums. I'm glad that we cooked them. I don't like losing to bums. Remember Johnny Davis? They were telling us Johnny Davis should have been the Knicks point guard.
Okay,
that man played 2 minutes of garbage time. It's so tough. I saw him in a McDonald's commercial when he got drafted. That's crazy.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
It's hilarious. Oh man,
you enjoy these.
Anyway, the Knicks are 1-1 in the in-season tournament. We need somebody to beat the Bucks, who are 2-0, and we need to beat the Heat on Friday.
We need to beat the Heat because we need to beat the Heat. That's not personal.
Because they beat us in 6.
Yeah,
and I'm still mad.
And this is Knicks in 6, so they turned it into Heat in 6, and I don't like that.
I don't like that at all.
I don't like that.
All right, moving on. This is the second game we played the Hornets. This is the Brandon Miller Bowl. Brandon Miller decided, and LaMelo Ball, by the way. Knicks win, first off, 122 to 108. But LaMelo Ball and Brandon Miller was out here pulling. Yes. Pulling. It was
Don't insane. Don't forget, Miles Bridges was back this game.
Yep. Nasty man.
Ooh.
Nasty man.
Ooh. Was I not allowed to say his name on the platform? I would understand why. I would understand his
name. You can say his name as long as you acknowledge that he's a nasty man. Nasty man.
Oh, God.
But yeah, Miles Bridges was back. He was cooking. He's nasty.
Yeah.
Let's be clear.
Yeah.
So we don't even got to spend out with him. But nasty man, LaMelo Ball, and Brandon Miller were looking like a formidable trio.
Right.
But we still
somebody should trade us back. That's what it looked like. Get them out of Charlotte. That's what it looked like, an audition to the NBA. They was balling. Yeah. It didn't affect winning once again.
It didn't.
But the numbers look good.
They put numbers up. I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah.
They was ooting. Where the ooters be, they was ooting. We had LaMelo was specifically, and I'm giving LaMelo about a year and a half. LaMelo's going out of there. He's gonna be like, nah, I can't do it. Y'all keep putting terrible niggas on my team.
Yeah,
32
summertime, he out. This summer, it starts. You know, he got to get out of there. He signed the extension already?
Oh, yeah. He already signed that extension. Don't worry about it. That nigga getting paid.
Yeah, he's still doing it.
Give a couple years to make a funk. He got 2 more All-Stars, then he can make his funk. And we had Jalen Brunson with 32 because he's him. Cooking everybody. This is the Dante game.
4 from 8 from 3. The game before, he had like 6 threes. I know the man can shoot, but he wasn't doing this last year. Like, Brunson found another level.
Oh, nah. The Brunson Curry is the next level. I want you to know that. Yeah. Brunson Curry is definitely the next level. He's out here oohing. Yeah. Oh, Dante DiVincenzo, Big DiVo, a.k.a. the Big Ragu. My man out here with 25, 3 and 3. He was ooting. 7 threes, career high. We love when people get their career highs on the Knicks. We love it. He was cooking
Dante came out here and tried to steal Grimes' spot because Grimes got injured in the other game.
I ain't like that. I ain't like how he was ooting like that. Like my man Grimes don't be ooting as well. But I loved it. Big fact that came back. Your man Rowan is back. Thank the Lord. The migraines were chilled.
Yes.
We got back Rowan. 15, 3 and 3. Calm Rowan game. Julius with 21, 8 and 6.
Smooth.
It was a smooth game. I thought Quick would have had a better game, but he didn't because he decided to stop shooting after he left Maryland. But
that's neat. Yeah, he does this from time to time, I guess. I guess I'm such a fan that I ignored the facts I ignored the times he was cold last year, and that he do go through these stretches where
stretch be crazy. He's a low efficiency, high volume scorer. This is what he does.
Yeah,
the stretches are inevitable. But yeah, LaMelo had 34. 9 and 5. Brandon Miller 29.
Yeah, with
the L. Miles Bridges, nasty man, 19, 4 and 3 with the L. It's tough. I hate that for y'all. Not for me, because we cooked up.
For
Moving
y'all.
on. This is
here we are. I love seeing Charlotte. Come whenever you want. We order lunch, hit 3 threes. Everyone in the stadium get free Big Mac, whatever y'all want to do. Shout out to y'all, Charlotte. I got love from over here. LaMelo, props to you, bro. Do your thing out there in Charlotte. Like, love and respect.
Yeah, we'll see LaMelo in LA in 2 years. He'll be fun. Moving on. So now we get to the game that just blew minds less than an hour ago. Knicks lose to T-Wolves.
And that's why our G is off. That's why we're off right now.
Yeah, because we just went 5 and 2.
Yeah, that's why we sound like this right now. That's why we step on each other and it's because the Wolves.
Timberwolves,
you got it.
Timberwolves 117, Knicks 100. We fresh. We got raw emotions. It was a sale job once again by several people. There was several merchants that were responsible for this sale job that happened. Number 1, Tomas Thibodeau. Wow, you are a salesman. That third quarter was disgusting.
Yeah.
No form of coaching went on in that third quarter whatsoever. Number 2,
Thibs fan. I don't understand how RJ does what he does. And I got to put that on Thibs.
It was disgusting. What are we doing? You get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, you got it. Like,
number 2, we had Julius Randle with 21-14. You were on the surface, that looks good. He was solid.
Yeah.
What time? Julius, what are you doing? I saw him look off RJ 9 times. Like, what are you doing? I'm looking him off. He's wide open. Shoot. Pass the ball.
Yeah.
Quentin Grimes.
I bet Thibs told him, like, hey, yo, easy on RJ today because he don't got it. It got to be some of that.
Quentin Grimes Quentin Grimes and Dante DiVincenzo, a combined 1 for 13 from the shooting guard position.
Yo,
while Ant-Man
you trying to get me to talk trades? Like,
niggas got me tight. 1 for 13 is insane from the shooting guard position. They were all brick. It was crazy. Emmanuel quickly, 15-1. What was going on?
I'm telling you.
Yo, our 3-point shooting was abysmal. Abysmal. Yo, 9 for 38. 9 for 38. 23%. We sold. That's the game.
Do you know where we were before this game? 3-point percentage wise, we were 6th in the league.
Yes.
We were 6th in the league.
And then we went 9 for 38. And then we went 9 for 38. It was nasty. I just want y'all to know. It was nasty. The first half, I was sitting there 58, 56. I've said, this does not feel right. This feels like we should absolutely be getting smoked because they're hitting everything. And I was like, and you know what I said? I said, that is a testament to how good defense we playing because they're just out here hitting tough shots. I was wrong. They were hitting easy shots. They were hitting easy shots. We were just.
I was watching and I'm like, this is a close game, and this is not like one of those close, ugly games where I should be proud that we're hanging in there. I'm like, nah, this is the best it's going to look right now.
I'm not going to lie to you. And this is me being objective after being mad. Like, I thought they were just hitting tough shots. They were not. They were hitting easy shots. They just decided in the second half to play defense. And then when they played defense, they clamped us. It was crazy. Oh, God, this blew my eyes.
I'm looking at the numbers still because this is fresh. And I'm just heartbroken on this one. Oh,
bro.
Heart 0 for 2. Yo, how Dante going to do that, though? Can we time out? Because we've been moving fast through this. Dante came and made it seem like he was coming for Grimes' spot. And the second Grimes show up.
And this is why you can't be hasty. You can't be hasty. You just can't be hasty. I live life in a vacuum. I live life in a vacuum, you know? Things have to happen. I need a lot of information to make an informed choice before I make any choice. 2 good games against the Wizards and the Hornets was not enough information for me. I'm sorry. And I love
that is super fair. When you say it like that,
I'm just being real with you. I'm just being honest.
You can't get nobody a max contract for beating the Hornets. That's fair.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Now he cooked the Celtics and then the Bucks. I would be like, okay. You feel me?
Right.
He just put up 25 against those guys. But it was the Wizards and the Hornets. But I digress. I'm really upset about this game for several reasons. I'm not only upset because I feel like the refs were terrible, but I always feel like the refs are terrible.
Yeah.
But it really felt like it was Jalen Brunson versus the world. And there was so many good moments in this game. Mitch in and out at Rudy Gobert, out his kicks. And
he put the ball on the floor, made him what?
Yeah, I was like, we about to. When I saw that, I said we about to win by 50. I'm not even gonna lie, we about to run these things up.
You're not supposed to lose when Mitch has a double-double.
Why does Richard Robinson have 10 points? Why does Richard Robinson have 10 points and we lost? Disgusting. 25, 6, and 4 from Jalen Brunson. It felt like he worked for those 25 points. It was disgusting. I'm not gonna lie. It was just a bad game all around for everybody.
They're a big team, man. They're tall. That's our makeup, and they just kind of beat us at our makeup. Like, what was it? We are second in defense, and they're first. Like Thibs gave them the blueprint, and it was like, yo, thanks for the blueprint. You can go now. And they've been running with the blueprint and making adjustments to it, and it's looking good on them.
It was crazy, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. What really happened, and I'm gonna be so dead ass with you, was that Ant-Man decided I have 2 points at the half, that I'm not ending with 2 points, and then proceeded to score 21 points in the second half, bro. Like, that's legitimately what happened. I literally said, Yo, is this man in jail? This man Quentin Grimes had that brother in jail. Oh my God. Every time he passed the ball, he was getting tipped, turnovers. I was like, San Quentin. As soon as that second half happened, I said, Ant-Man has left jail. Jail is gone. He's no longer. He is
was just a visitor's pass. He was in holding.
Released on his own recognizance. He was released on his own recognizance. He made the decision he was leaving, and he left. And it looked bad. It looked terrible. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It's one of the worst games I've seen all year. It was bad. This game that lingers. Third quarter was terrible. That third quarter was really bad, bro. Like that was my only problem with it. That third quarter was so bad, and because it was hold you, son. That had me curled up in a fetal position, just like, yo, I'm done, son. I'm still a little broken off of it. I feel it on me. It's weighing my shoulders down. Like, oh my God. Gobert had one rebound. I'm like, yo, we're going to offensive rebound our way through this and bully our way back. But I was lying to myself. I felt it as I was doing it. I knew it wasn't, because it was just too ugly. It was too ugly in the first half, and I couldn't think of anything we could have done that could have changed it.
They just played defense, and that was crazy to watch how one coach made a second half adjustment, and the other coach said, let's just continue over and over again. And that being said, we are transitioning into this week's segment of Thibs maniacal rotation. Thibs the fucking maniac. Thibs you maniac. You are insane, bro. Like, I just want you to know, certain things you do really be having me like, wow, this brother right here, he is on one, bro. First off, why did you allow Jason Tatum to absolutely cook us in the fourth quarter? It made no sense. It's not even like we don't have the formula to stop it, Jason Tatum. You just gotta let Jason Tatum, like, for lack of a better term, like, just go nut. Like, just let him go nut. He's gonna eventually shoot himself out of his hot streak.
He almost wear himself out like a toddler. Yes.
That's what he does every time. He gets super hot, but then no one else is involved in the game, and he scores 30, and that's how they lose. Is that they just lost to the Hornets the same way. He scored 44 points, and Jaylen Brown had 18 points because Jason Tatum decided, I'm going nut, bro. Like, this is what he does. But no, you decided, hey, we are just going to let Tatum, we are going to one-on-one Tatum. Tatum is not, we're going to try to double team Tatum. But supposed to double team him to the point where he can either dime or just shoot out of the double team. That's all he was doing. Every time they sent the double team, he's like, oh, the double team is coming. I'm just going to shoot. No, that's not how you play.
Because you're giving him a step immediately off rip with the drop coverage. Yeah.
The drop coverage. They're literally sitting there screening this man open. Because you are not. What are you doing? It's not even like he was ISOing niggas to death. That's what I'm saying. Let him ISO you to death. No, he was scoring off pin downs and wide open. It was disgusting.
Quick, but he was out there like Quentin Grimes. Those are Quentin Grimes plays.
The day Jason Tatum figures out that he can literally score the same amount of points in the flow of the offense because he's that good, the Celtics will never lose a game. That is just the truth. But he does not recognize that, and he realizes that for at least 20 of those points, he has to ISO you to death and pull in your grill. And it looks good, but it looks
good. But he needs to get his Klay Thompson on and just see how many points he can get off of no dribbles.
Letting you know that, brother. Jason Tatum is good enough to cook up.
Yeah,
that's all I'm gonna say about that. But Thibs, why? You know you need him in the ISO. This is what I'm saying. You are literally it. So my whole point of this week is that I really feel like Thibs when Thibs want to coach against good teams, he be selling. And that is my point. When he want to coach against
I'm letting you get it off from Thibs. I'm letting you go off with Thibs. You know that's my guy. And yeah, there's too many. I still look at that. I know you ain't trying to hear this, but I still look at that Celtics game as an IQ and no RJ, and that's what I tell myself to fall asleep at night. And that's it, because I got a Celtics fan. That's a old school friend, and we go at it, and I had to just eat that. That wasn't pretty.
That's pain. That's pain. Yeah. You know how many Celtic people I know that call me every time we played the Celtics? It's annoying.
A Beantown Boston cop hit me up on and like, yo, bro, food. I'm like, oh God, we're food.
Ridiculous. And this is what I'm saying. So the two good teams we played, like you said earlier, the number one team in the East, the number one team in the West.
And that's why I won't kill Thibs on that. Except
both made adjustments. And I'm not even going to lie. The Timberwolves,
they got nasty in the second half. Fair,
bro, the Timberwolves didn't even make a crazy adjustment. Yes. They literally just made a decision to play defense. Yes. That's what they said.
We're not going to win this shooting them out the gym. No, they're sticking with us. Play nasty defense on them. Get tall. Get physical. That's all we need to do right now. And nobody
made the decision that we can switch from just being super offensive and within the flow of the offense. And they probably told Ant-Man, you're just going to have to score now. Like, that's what you're going to have to do because we're going to play defense now. Yeah. Like, it's crazy. It was crazy
in the Wolves for the second half. And that's all that was needed.
That was disgusting. That was nasty. I hated that game. I'm not even going to lie.
Every game you talked about still has a taste, a lingerment of the Wolves game still just on it right now. Like, can't shake it. Worst game of the year.
No, by far. I'm not going to lie to you.
Worst game of the year.
I can't even put it past you. And I hated all our losses so far. I hate that one the most. I'm like,
there were no good losses. That one, that was the worst.
That shit was ass. I'm not gonna lie. That shit was terrible. I was sitting here like, oh, we're really gonna lose this nasty shit right here. We are really gonna lose this nasty shit. And this was the test game. This is the game that I needed to see for me to be like,
where we stand.
Okay. I like where we are right now. Like, I would have came in here extremely. The irrational confidence would have started early if we'd have came
out the window.
I'd have been like, oh, we smoking.
Out the window. I would be doing this whole broadcast on my 2 feet, just standing and waving.
I'd have been talking one seed. But now, once again, humility has struck me. Thanks to Tomas Thibodeau and his maniacal decisions. I don't understand this man, but y'all seem to understand him. So I'm gonna let y'all be great. That's all I'm gonna say about that. He be selling. He's selling against the good teams. You cannot sell against good teams like this, bro. And be a coach like this. Like, I feel like if we get ready to go to the next level, bro. Like, I've been saying this. Like, I appreciate Thibs for getting us to where we need to be, to a level of respectability. For us to get to the next level, I know it's not Thibs, bro. It can't be.
You sound like the Wolves right now. Oh man, it's not that the blueprint. Let them set it up, and they get somebody else just to fine tune the little things.
Tell you, bro.
Who's what we got from Utah for Donovan sitting on the bench, ready to coach up behind him.
Yeah, I need somebody that's willing to run to make some adjustments, bro. Just be stuck in it, and to give him credit, it be working sometimes. That would be blowing my.
I'm not getting rid of Thibs right now. I hear you.
Like, I'm right at this point right now. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. We was looking at that game. You got all them big men on the court. I'd have been like, yo, Josh Hart, I love you. There's no way. Put Jericho Sims in there. They got two big men, bro. Two big men. Why is Carl Anthony Towns sitting there flexing on us and Rudy Gobert, bro? I don't like that. Don't get me tight.
You are correct.
I'm not trying to see that at all. Ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah. That's fair. That's fair.
Never.
Hart is not our power forward backup solution. And I'm not going to jump and say that that's why we needed to keep Obi. Obi would have been that guy for it because Obi's not defensively stopping anybody, we said. People want to, Nick Verse out there want to give Obi credit that he don't deserve yet either. Yeah, one good game so far. Two, like, no. But Josh Hart ain't it either for no big man lockdown defense. Appreciate the effort, but and that's why New York will still fuck with you, but nah.
Nah, bro. Nah. Josh Hart's the best rebounding shooting guard in the NBA, but he's still 6'5". You know?
Shooting guard.
Like, bro.
Yeah,
I need like six. I need somebody 6'9" down there, bro.
And that's like 6'8". Wingspan. I'll live.
6'6". So it's not even like I'm asking for a crazy amount. I just need somebody that's out there ready to focus in. I think these rotations need to tweak a little bit.
Yeah,
I'm intrigued to see how it is. Like, I know everybody's calling for Dante to start and Quentin to go to the bench, but I'm looking at it right now. Quentin's 6'7". Who are you putting in? If you start Dante DiVincenzo is 6'4".
I'm sorry, Quentin is 6'7"?
Yeah, he big. He's a big man.
Yo, why he looks small over the court? He looks small on the court to me. Maybe because he's always in a defensive position or something, but he looks smaller to me than 6'7". But all right, cool. Wow, that's a solid wing size.
I'm lying. He's 6'5". But still,
okay.
He's still 6'5".
Yeah. It's okay. DeRozan's 6'6". It's okay. It's okay. See, your solution is get rid of the coach. My solution is we could trade Grimes away right now. I look at the numbers. Dante, you could kind of go to.
But you really trying to triple down on the all ISO offense. This is the problem, bro.
Yo,
this is the part of the
y'all
problem.
not going to need me to say this too often, son. I know this. You don't need me to say this too often. Thibs is great defensively. For offense, he needs players to run offense themselves because he can't. And if everybody is able to create their own shot, it's good enough for him. He'll create support and teach y'all how to play defense together. And y'all go on ball.
Oh,
that's Thibs.
Not 2023 NBA. The all ISO offense works.
Going.
Listen, I'm letting you know right now. The all ISO offense works with two all ISO offense people. Like, we have three, and we are barely holding it together. And I'm gonna get into that a little later about how once again there's no such thing as a good Julius and good RJ game. There's never a thing as a good. I'm willing to dig deep into it. Too many low efficiency, high volume scorers. I don't want 5 or 6 of them. We have 4 right now.
We're going to get at least 4. It's there, bro.
We have 4.
It's there.
We have 4. Think of everybody. Yeah, think of everybody at the top of the East. What do they have? They don't have 4. We have 4.
No, they don't. They got
the Bucks
They got a supermax. They have a supermax player at least on each one of those teams. We just can't do that. That's just not our makeup. We ain't gonna be able to do that.
The Bucks have 1. The Sixers have 1. No, the Sixers have 2. I'll give you 2. The freaking the Celtics have 2. 2, yes, 2 low efficiency, high volume scorers.
Yeah.
We have 4. 4.
No, who's the 4th one? IQ?
Yes.
IQ. You can't count the spark on the bench as that. That's what the spark on the bench got to do.
Absolutely. You can absolutely count. Listen, if JR is the king of low efficiency, high volume, he was a bench player.
We're going to beat that early season slump to death with that on y'all going to ease up on my man Randle. All right?
Julius.
Are we moving
on?
Is that how we switch to the next segment?
Oh, yeah. You already know it's time once again for the curious case of Julius fucking Randle. So, once again, as I said earlier, Julius Randle had a good 6.5 games. You got a good
way to say it, but yeah. I would have said a good 2 weeks, but go ahead.
He had a good 2 weeks. I'll give you that. He had a good 2 weeks. As I've told y'all on multiple occasions, I am definitely not Julius Randle's biggest fan. But he has been a better Julius. The ankle seems to be healing up.
That's because I am Julius Randle's biggest fan. My man is out there balling. You know what? Let me see. What game was it? It was one of these games where they keep dumping the ball off to him for a hero ball, all right? And he didn't have it in him. But they keep force-feeding him because they didn't have it either. See, those be the situations where Julius be getting the bum rap, and I'm like, yo, I see you, bro. I see you. It's okay, bro. You do what you can. Do what you do. Bad ankle, but he coming alive. What was his last 5 games? Averaging like 20-something points? And like,
he was cooking up.
Yeah.
He was cooking up.
Yeah.
And I will give it to him. Regular season Julius has never been my issue. I even said last episode, he's too good to be this bummy. Like, he was being a bum. And the bumness that he was doing was insane. Like, I'm like, all right, wow, this is ridiculous. This is like supreme level, Hall of Fame level bumming you're doing right now. This is nasty work.
He's not like RJ. What are like RJ, you got a headache, you sit out for 2-3 games and get that together. He's not that. He's Julius, you got one leg, but we need you, buddy. We need you out there.
I'm not.
Otherwise, you're getting cooked. We need you, bro. Even as a decoy, you shoot your cans. And he, as a soldier, all the minutes, all the games, yes, sir. And he going and he worked. That's my guy.
I'm letting you know I'm not jacking that narrative whatsoever. But I'm gonna let you cook up.
I'm gonna keep spreading it until it's the anthem.
Okay, so my question to you, as Julius's fan, do you think that this is sustainable with the level of decision making that Julius Randle possesses? Because that is where I and many of Julius' antagonists live. Is that he's gonna make decisions that are gonna have you like, oh, God.
Yeah. No, I get it, but I think even with that going on, he has shown since we got Jalen Brunson that he is willing to be a team player. You feel me? He's willing to hand the ball. He's willing to let him run the offense. You know, we can't look at every time he brings the ball up the court just because he gets the rebound, he dribble it up, that he's going against the flow of everything. It just makes sense for him to bring it up because he has the ability to bring it up. But he has let Jalen lead the charge and do his thing. And I say, if you get someone a little better, a little more of a vet, a little more of a presence on the court, off the court, in the locker room, that he will also let that person cook. I feel like Julius is comfortable in his spot and his position. He may never get another All-Star again, and I think he'll be fine with that.
I think Julius Randle be doing that shit.
Yeah, I don't think he got that. I'm sorry, go. No,
I'm saying I think Julius Randle be doing that shit with his decision making, but that's neither here nor there. We are still only in November, so I don't truly really care until we get to about March. But I will say,
trade deadline, nothing significant happens, I'll be on the same boat as you. But until then, I feel like the org knows, like, we got some expiring assets that we have to move now for something. There is no wait until next offseason to make a move. We have about 3 protected picks that are going to expire this summer. We have Evans' contract that could be the team option, could not be picked up, and it becomes dead money this summer. Like, we have to move those before the deadline. There's no way around it. And that's not something that Leon Rose doesn't recognize. So I know something is happening before the deadline. I'm just waiting to see it happen.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's real shit. I feel like Leon Rose has no intentions on doing anything whatsoever. And I love Leon, honestly, because
you can't let those expire, though, bro. You can't let it expire.
I agree. I'm just telling you that Leon Rose has never walked in a room and felt like he was doing a deal that he wasn't going to win. And if there's no deal that he's going to win, he's not doing nothing.
I agree.
And I feel like he's easily the most comfortable person outside of probably Daryl Morey that is absolutely just not going to do a deal that they don't like. Like, and that's a good thing and a bad thing. Like, I think that sometimes you got to be able to take, and this is what I was trying to explain to Breezy last year. Like, sometimes you got to be able to take the deal before the deal, which is kind of why I was on the Donovan train. Because I always felt like
why I'm on the DeRozan train.
No, I'm not.
Hear me out. Hear me out, because I know you hate it. Hear me out.
He's not the
DeRozan next year is more tradable than these protected picks are as second round picks.
DeRozan next year,
if he flipped the value, no, he's not. He's 34 now.
That's old. That's old.
Where did 36 come from? Where did 36 come from? He's 34.
35. He's going to legitimately.
34. He costs less than 30 mil. He can be had for mostly picks. And if it doesn't fit, we can flip him later down the road better than we can flip protected picks.
And he's a low efficiency, high volume scorer. Who are you giving
He's the most clutch player in the NBA years running.
DeRozan.
What happened?
You're not giving up anybody in the core for DeRozan. What do you think is DeRozan right now?
I'm giving up Dante. I'm giving up Grimes, Dante, and Evans contract easy with picks, with those protected picks.
They don't want that.
Done. They do. They don't got no picks. They don't got no picks. They need cap space. They get the good stuff from Levine. They're not getting it from 1 year of DeRozan. Come on, guys.
They're not getting good stuff from Levine either. Another low efficiency, high volume scorer.
They have to. That's Chicago's problem.
That is their problem. That's definitely
Chicago's problem. That Levine part, totally Chicago's problem. But DeRozan's gonna be had and flipped for cheap, and then we can reflip him afterwards if it don't fit. But we're going to flip it. We have to.
I don't think DeRozan is this. I don't think it's DeRozan. I stand by that. I told you that last year. I don't think it's DeRozan.
You did. You stand on it. I know, and I stand on it too. And I'm just saying, all the players that were mentioned this summer, I was like, no. For all the reasons I'm giving now, they can't be had without gutting the team. We're not gutting the team. We're the best value contract team in the league. We killing it off pennies off the dollar. These are great stocks. I'm an investor for a living.
I also think that's a good thing and a bad thing. I also think that's a good thing and a bad thing. We have the most valued stock in the league, and at the same time, we are unwilling to part with any of the value. It's one thing if we was in a buyer's market. It was one thing if we were selling and trying to buy at the same time. I feel like we're trying to buy now without selling anything, which I'm okay with. To be clear with, I'm okay with that whatsoever.
That's my motto. That's what we're doing. We're gonna give what we can give without giving up any of our main guys. That's how we get over it. That's how we get over the hump.
I think
so. We got Randle for the rest of the year. Don't worry about it. He ain't going nowhere. We're not trading him for Towns or nothing. We got him. He'll be here.
No one wants Towns. Not me.
Nobody wants Towns.
But yeah, Julius, God, just don't sell. Let's leave that.
I understand. It's a long season, Jules.
Let's leave it there. Just don't sell. All right, moving on to the Nova Baccas, where we check in on our Knickerbocker from Villanova University. Jalen Brunson is him. I don't know if you know.
Yeah, I'm aware. I've been made aware.
He is him. I'm sorry. Untradeable. Him and Mitch are untradeable, in my opinion. Everyone else can maybe Rowan as well. But him and Mitch can't go nowhere, and Jalen can't go nowhere. Jalen Brunson is him. I'm here to let y'all know this. He just had like a whole him 2 weeks, like where you could tell he was warming up. He had a bad start to the season, and now everything is good. I think he's shooting like 48% from the 3-point line, and I'm like, this is the Brunson Curry era.
Over the last 2 weeks, he has evolved into one of the best 3-point shooters I have ever seen in my life.
Yeah, everything's good too. Like, that's the crazy part about it. Everything is good. Everything. He throws it up. I'll be like, that's not good. I mean, that's not good. It's good. This goes in.
All right.
He is out of his mind, and we need to keep him wrapped and sealed in saran.
No, yeah, he stays here forever. No, he goes nowhere. He is truly untouchable. He goes
nowhere. As I've said before, he's gonna get his money. Like, and to be honest with you, he's probably gonna get his money this summer coming up. Like, they're gonna notice that he has 2 years left on his deal, and he's the perfect point guard for New York. And they're going to extend him like 3 years. And then he's going to be making a lot of money in like 2027. Like $60 million.
I agree.
I've seen it.
I agree.
I've seen it. I've been saying this for years. This is likely his first year being an all-star because honestly and truly, I don't see a better point guard in the East than him right now.
Let me go down the list.
Maybe Dame. Maybe Dame.
No, maybe not Dame.
And
because when you say Dame, you got to think about that contract though. So Dame gets paid as much as 2 Brunsons. Dame ain't worth 2 Brunsons.
I'm just saying, but that he's only getting paid as much as 2 Brunsons right now because his contract because it was his time to get paid. What I'm saying
it matters.
Is that it's going to happen. And the chicken is going to happen, and Jalen Brunson is going to be getting Damian Lillard money. So that's just an inevitability. That's just an inevitability. And that's not saying.
I think it's up in the air, but I hear where you're getting at. I think it's up in the air. So I still think it depends on how we do in the playoffs. Not saying he's not going to get paid. I'm saying that they might not rush to pay him this summer and they just wait till the next summer because they're going to pay him regardless. But they got to know what piece they fitting in there first before they overload the cap and then they're just screwed. Like,
no, I agree. I'm telling you that whenever they pay him, it's going to be $60 million. So whether it's this summer or the next summer, it's going to be $60 million. And honestly and truly, he would have probably gotten us.
Him and RJ. They get it.
Those are coming due. So yes, we are the best value right now, but our chickens are coming to roost.
We got 2 years to do this. We don't got time to play around and think. No, we got to go and fill. All right, I don't want to go back into old combos. Yes, next Nova boy, about to rile me up.
Dante is cooking up. The people are calling for him to start, bro.
Yeah. It's crazy. I kind of did, and I take it back because you can't give a max contract for beating the Hornets. I was ahead of myself. I get it. And he was on my trading block. He's been on my trading block since we got him. I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm like, he's gone in December. He is out of here in December, and he started to prove me a little wrong, and then tonight happens, and I'm like, yeah, dog, you may just be gone again. I don't know. I don't love him, but he had some good moments. So he looked good starting.
No, he did look good starting. He looked good next to Brunson. But that was just I just felt like that was always going to be the case. And all right. So I'm one of those people that I don't really put a lot of stock into starting. I think that I've seen like people start and not play for the rest of the half, like
not finish. I care about the fourth.
Yeah. So like I fuck with Quentin because not only does Quentin start but he has to play. He has to guard the best person on the floor. Like, and he has to just do it and not worry about getting shots in, like, at all. And I think that is some real shit. Like, I feel like you have to be built a certain way to recognize that you're probably going to average 3 points, and you got to stop the nigga who's the best nigga on the team from scoring 40. Like, I think you have to just be built a different way. I feel like, and Dante, I love Dante. Dante is good. Same way I love Emmanuel Quickly. I just don't think them niggas is built that way, bro. I think them niggas want at least 12 shots, bro. And that's just me being real.
Agree.
I think that's okay.
I agree.
That's okay.
I agree.
I think that is so okay. I think, Dante, I think you deserve 12 shots. When you pull, I'd be like, this shit look good. I'm not going to lie.
I agree.
Quick with the ball in his hand, like, you feel me? Like, I always think that they good. Like, I think, so I always compare, like, Quentin and Josh Hart are kind of like the same guy. Like, Quentin is a better shooter, but they're kind of like the same type of person. Like, you have to be willing to be this type of nigga.
Pretty dirty work guy.
Like, they call them glue guys. Like, you got to be willing to be that guy, and you can't complain. You can't say a word. Like, what you going to tell? What is Quentin Grimes going to tell Julius Randle if he pull? Like, if he tell him, yo, give me the ball, I'm about to shoot this shit right now. He's not going to tell him nothing. You know why?
He going to wave him off?
Nobody down there. And I got to go play defense. I don't even got time for this thing. You feel me? Because this is how I stay on the court. I just don't feel, I feel like Dante, like, in the flow of it, it looks good. I saw it I seen it against lower tier competition, and I'm like, it looks good. I like how it looks. Dante, it looks, Dante feel confident. Then I'm like, wait a minute. Yo, this nigga Dante was getting guarded by a rookie. Like, like he's getting guarded by a rookie. Pulling on some rookie that's don't even know what he's doing. Like, he out there just his head down. He like, all right, I'm pulling. Like, of course you can shoot. That's good money.
Right.
But, like, if that's Ant-Man, I would say if it's Ant-Man, you know, like, Ant-Man in front of you is a different.
See what that look like.
You feel a little different. Yeah, I always feel like, and this is where I agree with Thibs, and we don't agree with a lot of shit, but Thibs recognized, like, all right, we got 2 to 3 niggas in the lineup. I know it's just gonna have to score buckets. There's no way I could put 5 niggas in the lineup that have to score buckets. He's never done that. He's never done that ever in his life. He's never done that.
That's
in his life.
That's why Mitch is safe here. That's why Mitch is safe.
Mitch is always good. Hardenstein will never take Mitch's spot because he is way too offensive to be in the starting lineup.
Right.
He's way too offensive.
Right.
He's way too offensive to be in the starting lineup, and he already got way too many offensive niggas in the starting lineup anyway. So you got 3 offensive niggas in the starting lineup. You got to have 2 defensive. That's already way over Thibs' threshold right there. Like, if he could just have Jalen Brunson, like a shooter, and 3 other niggas to play defense.
Right.
Like how he had Derrick Rose.
Yeah, he losing his voice. He losing his voice courtside. Like,
yeah, like, bro. So that's why it's important for, like, Rowan to be good on defense, and how last year when Rowan wasn't good on defense, like, it absolutely showed, because I already got my defensive niggas out here. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I need
like, where am I going to go with it now?
You need to either score or you need to lock up. That's the third nigga. That's what you need to do. Dante is trying to score, and I get it. Dante came from the school of Curry. He came from the school of Giannis. Like, you get what I'm saying? So he got the intangibles. I'm never gonna feel away, like, if Dante starts, because I feel like he got intangibles. I'm just saying that Dante want to score. I see it in his eye, and I'm okay with it. I think he fits in seamlessly with the second unit, because Quick want to score, and he want to score. Josh Hart don't want to score. Hartenstein don't really want to score either, but he's going to dime you up. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, he just want to get his fake Jokic on.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, you on the court if you want to court Dante needs to be on the court with Brunson or Quickly. That's who he needs to be on the court with. Like everybody else, everybody else is subjective, and he needs to be on the court with two defensive niggas.
Yeah, he's a second option for the bench unit. Yeah, that's what he plays like. Or he's the second option in a starting unit that's rebuilding like Chicago will be. Send him to Chicago. Yeah. Stop playing with me. Send him to Chicago. Stop playing with me. Chicago, listen up. Evan, Dante, 3 protected picks, son. Come on, stop playing.
That's what you do. For DeRozan.
For DeRozan. Say yes, baby. Come on now, stop playing. You don't want him. We got him.
All right, moving on. My man Josh Hart still doing Josh Hart things. Like I said, glue guy. He's getting Mr. Intangible. He's had better games. I'll give him that. He filled in for RJ when RJ had his migraines. He had his best game of the season. Like you said, he threw the ball off a boy and hit the three. That shit was hilarious. That shit was
poor Drew.
Oh, yo, Drew. I can't say I'm liking what I'm seeing out of Josh Hart right now. He's kind of just feeling it. He's a utility guy and all over the place. He's running high character guy, high energy guy, doing all the little things. His 3-point shot is still kind of broke, but you know it goes in when he does hit timely threes.
He'll take the timely three.
He will take it. I don't love how Thibs is using him right now, but I think that he's too stagnant. Like he's trying to make him too stagnant. No, you need Josh Hart not thinking. I need Josh Hart going to the rack all the time with his head down.
Read and react, buddy. Just go.
Yeah, he got him doing a little bit too much thinking for my liking. And I get he's trying to give him some more responsibility and stuff like that. But I don't think Josh Hart really needs more responsibility. I think we paid Josh Hart to do what Josh Hart does. Like,
do Josh Hart things.
Go get 5 boards. Go get 8 boards as a shooting guard.
Put pressure on somebody on the switch.
Yeah.
You know, it'll be an unfavorable matchup for somebody else, but for you can hold it down for a little bit until help arrives.
Yeah, and Josh Hart is contributed to our great perimeter defense as well. So he's out here putting people in jail as well. So
the hustle and heart of things. Yep.
I said last week I need a little bit more offense from my guy. I don't think I really need a little bit more offense. I just need him to be more. I need him to get involved, and by getting involved, I really mean by just him being on the floor and affecting the game in a Josh Hart way.
Say what you mean, bro. What you mean is you want to see him take it from one end to the other at least once or twice a game.
All the time. I actually want to do it 5 times a game.
There you go. That's all you really want. Get the rebound and go.
Rebound, 1-man fast break, and I'm going. I put my head down and I'm making the layup. I wanted 10 points.
Yeah.
I need 10 knock-on points a game. That's all I really need, honestly.
No.
I need 10 shot points.
I don't care what the number is. Timely points. Hustle, heart, boards. I care about your boards more than your buckets. I care about your percentage more than your points. And keep hustling. Josh Hart can't do no wrong. He's family. It don't matter if Dante is shooting better than him before the deadline. I'm never trading Josh Hart. I'm trading Hart.
Josh Hart gotta stay. Yeah. I love Josh Hart. That's my guy. But it's time. Moving on. It's time for the Rowan Report.
Rowan Report.
It is I, your favorite guru, Van Deezy, reported live from Queens, New York. We are going to talk about R.J. Barrett, Rowan Barrett Jr., Rowan Alexander Barrett II. Breezy is his number one fan, has been his fan since
U17.
U17 Canada, where he cooked the U.S. That's where he knew that he was his guy. So RJ is having a great season so far, sans knee soreness and migraines. He's hooping. Still shooting 3-pointers at a very, very high clip. Breezy would still be proud. Yes, indeed. He missed 3 games. I was not thrilled about the 3 games that he missed. In the games that he did not miss, he was sans the 2 games he came back, which was the Hornets and the T-Wolves. He was cooking once again. Yeah. It looks like RJ can't miss. I'm not sure if I'm worried about that or excited about it, just because I know RJ Barrett, and as Breezy says, he's never seen a shot he did not like at all. That is a good thing and a bad thing, because he can shoot himself out of his streak. But it doesn't feel like he's shooting him. It doesn't feel like he's It feels like he's maintaining some sort of consistency. It's been about a month. I don't even know if the injury breaks are helping him maintain his consistency. Like he's getting the game, right? He's getting the bad games done out.
I thought the 3rd game was just like chill out for Russ, then get right, and then we'll get you the next game. It's a back-to-back. We don't need you for the first part of that.
Yeah. So who knows with Rowan? As we know, he's been with us for 5 years, and he is as unpredictable as I've seen in my lifetime, honestly. But people love Rowan. I love Rowan. I've definitely completely turned my Rowan discourse around post 2023 playoffs. When Julius Randle decided to be a salesman and Rowan had to step up into the number 2 spot. So we appreciate you, Rowan. Yes.
You talking about one-legged Randle with Bam? You can't do this. This is the Rowan Report. Back to Rowan.
He got cooked. Anyway, yeah, so I will say for these 7 games, I'm going to give Rowan a B+ just because he's still been cooking. He took a couple games off. And I didn't really love the T-Wolves game, but also Thibs benched him in the 4th for some weird reason because Thibs is weird. And I don't count games that you come off of injury from, and he played the Hornets, but he still gave you a decent Rowan game, which is about 15, I think. 4 and 3, which I'll take. He's averaging about 20 points right now for the season, which is right around his career average of 19 points. So I think with more games and a little bit more consistency, I do have this running theory that Rowan and Randle are not good together. They will never be good together because they're the same person. One is just more brolic than the other. And you know, if Randall's having a good streak, then that means it's Rowan's time to chill. And I don't want that. Let's try to prove me wrong. I'm okay with that. But yeah, Rowan, I'm giving you a B+.
It's hard to grade him when he missed as many games as he did. And then play the Hornets, shot like 30% against the Hornets on his first game back, and then have this game where he misses the 4th, and it was looking a little crazy out there. But even in the mix of all of that, tonight he went 3 for 4 from 3. RJ having a 3.
Rowan Thompson.
RJ having a 3-point shot to rely on.
His shit is more. I'm telling you, his shit is more. I'm telling you, this shit is good. It looks good. It looks good coming off the fingers, and I give him that. No lie, he went 3 for 4 for 3. The 4th one was an air ball. It was nasty, but I give him that.
It was time to go at that point. It was like Thibs saw it. Thibs was like, "Yeah, nah, it's coming back. I see his head throbbing. I see the migraine happen. Sit him down.
Sit him down."
I can't wait to hear the reasoning behind that. But Thibs is going to give a reason for that, and I'm going to find out what it is. But.
He's going to get mad at us.
Oh, now you're not just the minute police, the migraine police, huh?
Ridiculous.
Yeah. RJ's been RJ. As long as RJ has defense and RJ has his 3-point shot, I'm cool with RJ. Because to me, it looks like Jalen and Randle are your true ISO players, and RJ is just gonna slash in between when they stalling. When they just move the ball around, and RJ's already in motion going for it, and that's what I need him to do. So he fits his role fine. I mean, he wasn't there against Boston, so I can't knock him for that. He ain't helped out much tonight. They took him out early, so maybe he didn't look good again, or whatever the case may be. Maybe he's still under the weather. I'll give him, what was it? He still got his 3-point shot. He's still playing defense. He could get a B+. You know, B+ is kind of heavy. I give him a B. Shout out to RJ. You the man. Love that you're here. You ain't going nowhere. You're also an untouchable. You know what I mean? You're going to get that contract in a few years. You're going to be here for a long time. You're going to get your first All-Star as a New York Knick. You know, and the way you shoot it, it's going to be the season. So I'm with it.
That's what it looks like. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
It's a vote game. Like, we have a number of fans. Did you see us in Washington where we was cheering up the place and bringing the roof down? Let's go, Knicks. Oh, come on, man. We all over the place. We got the fan base.
We did it in Charlotte, too.
Yeah, we all over the place.
We are toxic. I love it. It's a beautiful thing.
So with the fan base that we have, RJ getting in this year. So is Jalen. Randle don't need it. Randle may never get it again. He'll be fine with that.
I'll take Jalen and RJ, honestly.
Yeah. I only vote Knicks in the All-Star game for the All-Star votes anyway.
Oh, always.
So if I don't get, Mitch may be there this year. Like, I saw Jared Allen in the All-Star game before. Mitch may be there this year.
And you know, the brother is averaging 6.5 offensive rebounds. They showed the graphic on. They showed a graphic on Mitch, and it said, "Yo,
he's a team.
28th, 29th, 30th." I think the Thunder is averaging the least offensive rebounds, and they got 7, and Mitch got 6.5.
Right. Right.
I was like, nah, this nigga Mitch is different. Yo, what is good with him?
Yeah, man. So All-Star Barrett's, on this camp. Somebody asked me the other day, like, why don't we let Dante keep starting, let RJ come off the bench until he's good again? RJ's not playing bench minutes, so it dilutes his numbers. You may get RJ to miss a game, but RJ coming out to ball and go for the All-Star. Everything he does shows that he wants that All-Star vote this year. You know how they've been, it's a family broadcast, and I try not to curse on here, so I'm not. But they be playing my boy Barrett, like the mid-3 and the 25 under 25, and him not making the list, and if we redrafted, the disrespect of, remember Ja out, Zion, a creep, RJ mid. The draft was what? RJ don't deserve none of this slander. Mamba mentality, hard work pays off. That's my guy.
I hear that. All right. So it is time, ladies and gentlemen, for the previews. Previews. So we got a 4-game slate we're gonna preview for next week. We got the Heat, the Suns, the Hornets, the Pistons. Well, we'll take it. I feel confident in this week. We're gonna start off with pain. We face the Heat on Friday.
Personal.
It's so personal. It is aggressively personal. I'm not even going to lie.
And it's a tournament game. Like, This may be
like
one of the few times where this tournament format where actually is going to pay off, because I super care about this game already. And now since they just added a little more, say, oh, it's going to be a tournament game. Oh yeah, I put on my jersey and watching this in the crib. Like it's go time.
So I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed for several reasons. So first of all, as you guys know, we lost to the Heat in 6. I'm very upset about that. Still not over it. They double teamed my man Jalen Brunson 94 feet, and no one could do anything else about it on the basketball court. Right. So we proceeded to lose. Pain. Like that's pain. Yeah. Thorough pain. Like, and I'm not over that. Jimmy Butler was the 8th seed, and we were the 5 seed, and we should have beat them. And that's how I feel. And I'm always going to feel that way. But it's a new season. It's looking like, if y'all don't know, the Heat absolutely sold. They were supposed to get Damian Lillard, and they let the Bucks get Damian Lillard. So they out here rolling with a worse version of their team from last year. They lost Max Strus. They lost Gabe Vincent. Yep. They lost a lot. They lost a lot of pieces that they had, but they kept most of the core intact. I'm a little concerned about this game because I've been scanning through League Pass, and apparently Bam decided to get way nicer this year. But I'm not concerned. I'm not thoroughly concerned because there's a center by the name of Big Mitch Robinson.
Oh, God. Okay.
And if you don't know, the defensive player of the year candidacy runs through the Garden. So I got Bam Adebayo in jail for 500, Alex. For 500, Alex. That leads me only to be concerned with one, Jimmy Butler. As y'all know, I love Jimmy Butler. That's really my guy. I really hate the fact that he played for the Heat because I really hate the Heat. I've been championing Jimmy Butler since he was on the Bulls. I love that. That's my guy. I told y'all James Butler.
I wanted him to the summer of Kyrie and KD. I wanted Jimmy Butler and Kawhi Leonard. I was the same way you see me fighting for DeRozan right now. So I was fighting for Jimmy Butler all summer. Get that Kyrie talk out here. KD a bird. I don't want
him. Jimmy shows up when it matters, but that's enough Heat love. I got the Knicks winning this. I'm just letting you know that because we're not losing to the Heat. We're not losing to the Heat.
Of course.
Are they good?
Yeah,
they're all right.
Their record says they're good. Right now, they're 9-5.
They're higher than us. 9-5. We're 8-6.
Yeah.
I'm not concerned about the Heat. I'm sorry. I wasn't even concerned about the Heat last year. It took a sales.
That's why it hurts so much that we lost.
It took a sales job of the highest order from coach and players to absolutely stop that series. But yeah, I think that we have a better team than the Heat, and I think that we should absolutely cook the Heat. What say you?
Yeah. I say we win that by 15. We should demolish these guys. They don't got the depth. They don't got the start. They don't got the squad. Like our record should be better than our record is right now. Their record is impressive for what it is, and it's probably higher than it should be because Jimmy Butler overachieves. But we are not the same, and this should not be a conversation that lasts too long. We should obliterate them.
Yeah, they have 2 good players and Heat culture apparently.
Right.
Heat culture. That
ugly court, all that foolishness on it, and Heat culture. Yo, I can't stand Pat Riley. All right, whatever.
Goofy shit. He's been doing goofy shit ever since he left us, but whatever. Anyway, moving on. That got us at 1-0. All right, we play the Suns on Sunday, November 26th. This game is important to me because I will be in the building, the Garden. This is my first game of the year. And yeah, I'm not losing to the fucking
That's
Suns.
a bold game to go to.
Oh,
a Durant game in the Garden. You a bad boy.
Worried. I'm not worried. I got us winning this game mainly because I'm never worried, but definitely mainly because the Suns can't stay healthy to save their lives. There's too many old niggas on this team, and they put this team together with a piece of duct tape. KD, he's probably going to show up and play because he's the only Sun out of the big three that has played every game, which is weird because, as you know, KD is extremely injury prone.
Right.
Maybe Booker plays. Maybe. Bradley Beal got a bad back. They say he out for 3 weeks, which is crazy because crazy because it sounded like they Washington sold him some damaged goods, but that's crazy. Yeah, I got us winning this game. I think it'll be close because KD be doing weird shit when he comes to New York.
Yeah.
I think this is a good game for Julius Randle to go off because KD's older now and he should just bully that nigga, honestly. In my personal opinion, I think that's how it should work.
Right. The man's only averaging like 30 points again this season, but yeah, I hear you.
You know, he's gonna cook. Let's be fair. Let's be clear. The 30 is
problem. Like I wanna be on your side with this one.
The 30 is coming. But tell me this. Riddle me this. Who else is scoring?
I don't know. But I feel like I've had this conversation over and over and over in my KD versus Knicks career.
Josh Okogie is giving us 30? No.
Is this not the same Knicks who the bench players have career highs?
We sell. Let's be clear. Yeah. It won't be Josh Okogie though.
Oh, so then you see the potential of the sale, right?
Oh no, no. I see. What are you talking about? We are the New York Knicks. The potential of the sale is always there. It is always there.
I see an extended Black Friday sale here, buddy.
So you said this
Black
is
Friday sale. KD going off. His record against the Knicks is a disgusting 21-3. He has beaten the Knicks 21 out of 24 times.
Can't wait to give him 421. Can't wait to give him 421. I
said we beat the Suns. If KD plays, I begrudgingly, hatefully say that we take an L that day. I can't stand losing to that guy. More than anyone in the league. More than anyone in the league. That is my arch nemesis. That is my villain. I can't stand anything about them. You know, I can't stand Kevin Durant and anything about the legacy of Durant. But when it comes to playing against us, he is him, and him is he.
And that's true.
As long,
I just want to know if he's on the court, who else is scoring the basketball.
I'll tell you who else will score. Let me see who gets the least minutes on your team. That man about to put up 25. I'll tell you in a second. That's how that goes.
And you know,
it ain't gonna make sense.
That's really
it's not a win that's gonna make sense, but that's just how it's gonna go. We're gonna be like, yo, we should not have ever lost that game. Like, yeah, but KD at the buzzer. Like, didn't he just have a buzzer game against Utah? Then they go to overtime and then win. Listen, sure Utah ain't us, but KD, unfortunately, is still him. So yeah, I expect them to do their thing. I expect him to do his thing. What's the next game? The next game after that. That means you're 2-0 right now, and I'm 1-1.
Yes. Next game after that, we play the Hornets. Yes. I ain't want to bury the lead, but yes, absolutely. So
I feel like once you told them the 4 games that we were playing, the drop off was clear.
I'm not gonna lie, you boys. They knew I was going for it though. I respect the Heat. I definitely don't respect the Suns. They sold to the Bucks in the finals. I'm sorry, I'm still not over that. But
I don't respect the Suns either.
Me moving on to the Hornets. We so this is another in-season tournament game. This is our last one. Once again, we got Nasty Man pulling up with LaMelo Ball and Brandon Miller. I don't think Brandon Miller gonna go off again. I just think that was an aberration that he had 29 because we decided to play a whole bunch of drop, and he decided to actually hit his 3-pointers. LaMelo, I don't think you should play drop coverage against. That's just me. He kind of could shoot that shit. Me personally, I wouldn't play drop coverage against him, but if anything, I feel like LaMelo's layup package is not elite at all. And you should tell him to go to the rack.
Mitch down low.
Yeah, exactly. You should force him off the 3-point line. That's exactly what you do. What he is good at, doming the ball and pulling threes. Yeah. That's what he's good at.
Yeah, he throws hard.
Yeah, 6'8" or 6'7", 6'8" or something like that.
Yeah, that's he ain't easy with it. Like props to him, 6'7", 180.
Yeah,
like he legit.
His team won 3 games. Oh, they won tonight. My fault. They won 4 games. 4 games. They got
Bridges back. They beat the Celtics. They got Bridges back. LaMelo was balling.
This could be a trap.
Beat him anyway because I hate LaMelo Ball. But yeah, I mean, I love LaMelo Ball, but I just hate the idea of losing to LaMelo Ball. So
this is a trap game.
We can't lose. We can't. Can you imagine losing to Durant and then LaMelo in the same week? I'll be in tears. I'll be shattered. I can't lose to LaMelo. I can't lose to Durant on an injured team and then LaMelo back to back.
That would be pain.
Too much.
That would be pain.
Y'all might have to call and check up on me after that one. That's too much.
That would be pain. Legit.
So we winning that one. We have to. We have
to win this game. I'm not losing. And that'll put us 3-0 against the Hornets. That'll put us 3-0 against the Hornets. Yeah.
As we should be.
They're not good. They're just not good. And that's just the truth.
But it's harder to judge them after beating the Celtics, getting Bridges back, and us just losing to the Wolves the way we do it. I'm a little wounded right now.
It's pain. We got to see the forest from the tree. All right, last game of this run, we played the Detroit Pistons. The Detroit Pistons are terrible. So let's be clear. This is the 4th game of my sweep. This Detroit Pistons are terrible. They've won 2 games. Cade Cunningham, he's good. Ausar Thompson, he's good. Everybody else, not good at all. They don't got Bogan. They don't got Bodan Bogdanovic, the good Bogdanovic. He hasn't played all season, and I think that's on purpose. I'm just being real with y'all.
Out.
I'm just being real with y'all. I think that he out with injury. That brother is really chilling. He's like, I'm waiting for the trade. Yeah, I don't think too much of it. I think their rookie is good. Like I said, Ausar, he's real good. Brother's averaging 2 blocks a game as a small forward. That's insane. The brother's averaging 11 rebounds a game as a fucking small forward. That's insane. And he's only averaging like 5 points. So they're saying that he might have a historic defensive season. But that being said, if you don't put him on Jalen Brunson, even if you do put him on Jalen Brunson, he's getting 40. I'm sorry.
Getting Jalen Brunson out of there. Yeah. Jalen Brunson's
having an early evening. I'm not even going to lie to y'all. Yeah. Because Cade Cunningham is good. Let's be clear. Everybody else on that team besides him and the rookie, get them niggas out of there. Every single one of them is nasty works.
To make it quick, why are we winning this game? Because they just went and got Kevin Knox. And anybody that needs Kevin Knox should not even.
Not only did they get Kevin Knox, I think they're starting Kevin Knox. I'm not even going to gas him. I think they either started him or something. I'm like, oh no, you can't start Kevin Knox. That's nasty works. That's nasty works.
That's a problem.
They got Marvin. They got all the has-beens. They got Marvin Bagley the third, James Wiseman on their team.
Yes,
they got to do a whole full rebuild. They got all the has-beens on that team. It's crazy over there. Keep Cade, keep us all, and get rid of everybody else. Everybody else. Jaden Ivey, get rid of him. I don't care if you drafted him last year. Get rid of him. Get rid of that Killian Hayes nigga. I told y'all niggas that nigga was not him. That nigga was some mid. And look at him. Some mid.
Yeah, they started Kevin Knox.
Knicks fans was clamoring.
Kevin Knox.
Yes. And Knicks fans was clamoring over Jalen Durant. Jalen Durant can't stay healthy to save his life. He's still some young nigga. He still don't got no offensive game. And look at Big Mitch. Look at Big Mitch.
Always clamoring. All they do is clamor.
Disgusting work. These niggas is some men.
We good. We got this.
These niggas is some men.
Kevin Knox. I can't wait to see Kevin Knox starting. I can't wait to see Kevin Knox starting. Ooh, that's gonna be good.
Jail.
I'm gonna put an over ticket on Kevin Knox also though. I'm gonna put an over ticket on Kevin Knox just in case.
Just in case, because that looked like a 20 burger. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
There you go. There you go.
It might be a 20 burger from Kevin Knox. I'm not even gonna hold you. Because that's just the type of
man.
That's just the type of shit we do. It's nasty work. It's nasty work.
10 points. Kevin Knox is getting 31 minutes. I can't look at this. This is disgusting. I can't look at this. Oh my God. What?
Nasty.
Food. That gotta be Sunday. Kevin Knox. Yeah. So what is that? That's 3-1 for you?
No,
that's sweet.
I'm 4-0.
Yeah, that's sweet. Yeah, I'm gonna do the gentleman's sweep 3-1. Not gentlemen's, but you get it. And even then, the more I talk about it, the more. Yo, let's go 3-1 just hope for no foolishness, all right? I need to find out why RJ Barry didn't play the whole fourth quarter. I got to figure out what's going on, right? Because things be happening that have me looking crazy after the fact. Like, I wanted that Celtics win. We did not get that Celtics win. And I beat myself up over not getting that Celtics win. You feel me? Like, yeah, like I was on the court. Nah. Fully healthy this week should be no problem except Kevin Durant because he's a bird.
Yep. All right, so now it is time for Knicks for Clicks. LOL Knicks. The segment where we talk about Knicks fans saying the darndest things.
There's no shortage of that. There is no shortage of the Knicks fans just showing their whole ass for no reason.
All right. So my Knicks for Clicks, LOL Knicks, this week comes from NBA Central at the Doug Central on Twitter. And it says the New York Knicks are interested in Karl Anthony Towns per at HP Basketball. Not only is this Knicks for Clicks, because why the fuck would we be interested in Karl Anthony Towns? We have Karl Anthony Towns at home. And he might very well be a better version of Karl Anthony Towns. No one wants Karl Anthony Towns in the Garden. The main reason why this is crazy is because not only did they post a picture with Karl Anthony Towns, Jalen Brunson, and Julius Randle, but Karl Anthony Towns has on a 33 jersey, and how disrespectful is that?
Oh, bro.
How disrespectful is that?
No shame, bro. The Garden got no... It's the Brown Paper Bag Boys all over again.
I'm here to tell y'all, graphic designers and trolls, if y'all wanted a reaction out of me when y'all posted this, y'all got it. What the fuck is this, bro? First of all, I don't want Cat. Second of all, I don't want Cat in Ewing's jersey. Just never do that ever. Like never do that ever again.
You think that they would do that in anywhere else? You think that can only get done in New York? You have one legend, arguably two in the last 40 years.
At this point, I think people do stuff like this to get a rise out of Knicks fans. So I don't know. I never know what to believe. It could have been a Knicks fan that did that. It could have been somebody trying to get a rise out of Knicks fans that did that. But all in all, I never want to see it again. I never want to see it again. Keep Karl Anthony Towns away from the Garden.
Period. Do we play them again? Period. Just no more.
He'll be at the Garden. And what will we play them in January or something?
Yeah, enough. Let's get that done and be done with. I don't want to hear Towns' name ever again.
Ever.
Knicks for clicks. I put myself out there also on this one. For everybody that jumped too fast on the Dante bandwagon after one Hornets game. Yeah, we lost our mind a little on that one. We get ahead of ourselves sometimes. We get excited. We're easy, excitable people.
Yes,
I get that. It's bad. It is bad. We give our heart and soul to all of this stuff. I get it.
All the time. It's crazy.
That's nice, but no. Dante DiVincenzo with a eye-watering 1 for 6 from 3 and 2 of 8 tonight. Even though Grimes didn't do any better, Dante ain't do anything to get him off of that bench. So
1 for 13
at least we get a locked down defense and someone who doesn't need to shoot at him. If Quentin Grimes went out there and played the whole game without taking one bucket, I think he'll be perfectly fine as long as we win. You feel me? Dante needs to let that thing fly. And
gotta fly.
No, we don't got time for
it. Gotta fly. And that's just
sorry, Grimes.
Yeah, that's the problem we have with the situation is that it gotta flock. And I understand. Don't get it twisted. I understand Dante. But
yeah, our 3-point attempts are up since we got him. What were we like 10th in the league on 3-point? I got that right. Yeah, 10th in the league on 3-point attempts. We let it fly, but we gotta get back to making it. And the people shooting 7 threes in the game off the bench. I mean, nobody in our starting lineup shot 7 threes. He shot the most threes on the team tonight. Yeah, he made one. We gotta rein him in a little. He be looking lost out there too many times. He's the new guy, and he looked like it. And yeah, my bad, Grimes. You got injured, and we tried to give your job away. Like
immediately.
I don't even think you was having a bad game. The game you got injured. It was just you tried to go stop the man who was on fire, the man who was killing it from 3, tried to bring it in the paint, and you tried to stop him and got injured because Bogdan was doing too much. And apologies, bro. I was tripping. I do that sometimes. Yeah, my bad.
Y'all saw the Wizards and y'all saw the Hornets and y'all was like, yeah, it's him. I don't know if it's him. I don't think it's him yet. But
how many games left? 70 games left. We going 70-0. Start Dante. Yeah, no, we were crazy at that point. Sorry, y'all.
We'll
do better next
time. The Knicks are just always irrationally confident all the time. And sometimes it's a good thing, but most of the times it's not a good thing. So let's just slow our roll. It's a long season. It's November 20th.
I'm tired of being humble though, bro. I want to be out the window, losing my mind. I want to paint my belly. I want to go crazy, son. Like I want to go crazy. They're the only thing out there that's going to give me the opportunity to go nuts. And I'm with it. And we can do it. And that's why I'm here. Because I think it's going to be a special year. So we in it.
I agree. Well, hopefully we get some trades done like the way you predicted them to be.
Okay. Or we're going to just lose 3 picks. I mean, we're not losing 3 picks, so we got to make a trade before they expire. That's just math.
Yep. That is math. Yep. And if the math don't math, shit gets tough.
Right.
All right. Well, thank you guys once again for tuning in. We wrapping up. Man, it's a good episode. I enjoyed it. A little late. I got a little
it gave me life again because that Wolves game, it
was bad.
Drained my soul.
It was
first game of the season. Shout out to still having hope after the worst game of the year.
You know, that's what we do. We are just irrationally unreasonable. But yes, thank you guys for tuning in once again to the Knicks in 6 podcast. I am your guy, Van DZ. Thank you, Sean, once again for coming in and filling in for Breezy. Maybe Breezy will be back next time. We'll know. Who knows? Maybe Sean will be back next time.
Yo, either way, I'm tuning in. If I'm not on here, I'm listening. So y'all could make comments in the Facebook group or whatever, and I'll get to it whenever. Like, we in here. I'm here for the fight. So
hopefully DeRozan is Saturday by the time you're back on.
Yo, I can't wait. Yo, you know I'm gonna lose my mind when he's a Knick, right? You know I'm going crazy, right?
I would hope that.
I'm taking a week off. I might take a trip. I'm going crazy when he's a Knick.
That's crazy. But yes, you can follow us everywhere at Knicks in 6 pod. That is 6 with the number 6. And you can follow me everywhere at Frostmon Guru. And you can follow the network everywhere at Smooth Family ENT. Yes, indeed. Thank you guys once again. And we will see you next time. Peace.
Peace.